You're not just single. You're being set apart and prepared by heaven for a marriage that's blessed and built by God. Tired of waiting for the one? Feeling forgotten in a world obsessed with timelines and swipes? Before you scroll again or settle for less, pause. God hasn't gone silent. He's scripting a story eternity will recognize. Are you whispering in prayer, Lord, where is my Adam? Where is my Eve? Are you wondering if heaven has forgotten your desire to be seen, chosen, and truly loved? Or maybe, just maybe, you've been searching with your eyes, but not listening with your spirit. Today, we go beyond fairy tales, beyond Hollywood's highlight reels, into the divine design of destiny, the way God reveals the one crafted for your calling. Because when heaven authors your love story, it won't follow the world's script. It will be sacred, not shallow. It will be refined. It will be holy, whole, and sealed with heaven's approval. To understand divine love, we must return to where love first took breath, the Garden of Eden. Genesis 2:18 says, "It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him." Not a helpmate, a helpmeet, a partner designed to fit, a spiritual counterpart. He didn't create Eve out of thin air. He pulled her from Adam's side, not his head, not his feet, but his side, equal, intimate, close. And here's the key, beloved. Adam wasn't looking. He wasn't searching on dating apps. He wasn't desperate for dates. He was in the will of God, working in the garden. And in the middle of purpose, God brought Eve to him. Ask yourself right now, am I tending the garden of purpose or lost in the wilderness of impatience? Share your thoughts below if you believe God's timing is perfect. Young hearts, listen close. Before God reveals a soulmate, He often takes us through the sifting season. God allows testing, not to destroy you, but to refine you. Because you cannot meet a whole person if you're still bleeding from your brokenness. You want a king, but you're still thinking like a slave. You want a queen, but you're treating yourself like a concubine. God's not withholding from you. He's preparing you. When God says wait, He's not saying no. He's saying, I'm working on it, and I'm working on you. Type, "Work on me, Lord," in the chat if you're ready for God to heal and shape your heart before He reveals your mate. Now, let's move deeper. How does God reveal your soulmate? Through purpose alignment. Not just chemistry, but divine compatibility. Amos 3:3. Can two walk together unless they agree? Look at Ruth and Boaz. Ruth was gleaning in the field, not for love, but for purpose and provision. And there, Boaz noticed her. Stop chasing romance. Start chasing assignment. When you move in purpose, you attract what aligns with heaven's call on your life. Say it with me in the comments. I'm in purpose, not in panic. Tag a friend who needs to hear that today. Many young people today are pressured by human timelines. Married by 25, kids by 30, house by 35. But God doesn't move by your calendar. He moves by Kairos. Wait for your appointed time. To everything there is a season. Ecclesiastes 3:1. Sarah laughed because she thought it was too late. Joseph waited over 13 years for the dream to manifest. David was anointed, but had to wait before he was appointed. God doesn't rush royalty. He refines it. You're not behind. You're in process. And when it's time, not even the gates of hell can stop what God has written in heaven. If you're letting go of worldly deadlines and trusting in divine timing, type, "My time is God's time," in the comments. Now again, let's get practical. How do you know if someone is sent by God? Here are 7 godly signs to look for. 1. Peace, not pressure. Colossians 3:15. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts. What does that mean for your relationships? It means that when God is truly involved, there is a deep, unshakable peace that guides your heart. You won't have to wrestle with confusion, anxiety, or pressure to make things work. If you find yourself constantly forcing the relationship, trying to convince yourself or others, pushing through doubt and unrest, then it's a clear sign it's not from God. God's love and His timing bring peace, not turmoil. When the peace of Christ rules in your heart, you can move forward with confidence, knowing you are walking in alignment with His will. Second, confirmation, not confusion. God confirms His word. When He promises something or leads you toward a person, His confirmation is clear and consistent. He won't send you a spouse whose character, values, or actions contradict the truths of Scripture. If someone claims to be your partner, but pulls you away from God's principles or encourages you to compromise your faith, that's a red flag. God's guidance is always aligned with His word, steady, unwavering, and full of wisdom. So, trust in His confirmation through prayer, the counsel of mature believers, and the peace that surpasses understanding. God's chosen partner will strengthen your faith, not weaken it. 3. Purpose alignment. You're better together, not distracted from your calling. A true God-sent partner is not a detour, but a divine alignment. They won't derail your destiny or sidetrack your purpose. Instead, they'll fuel your fire, encouraging your dreams, strengthening your faith, and walking alongside you in your journey. They won't compete with your calling or demand you to compromise your mission. They'll complement it, bringing balance and support. A God-ordained partner understands the weight of your divine assignment and champions it with unwavering love. They push you deeper into your God-given purpose, holding your hand through every challenge and celebrating every victory. Together, you become a powerful force, advancing God's kingdom with passion and purpose. 4. Spiritual maturity. It's not about finding someone who's perfect, because perfection doesn't exist in this broken world. It's about finding someone who is wholeheartedly committed to growing, healing, and becoming more like Christ every day. A godly partner is not flawless, but they are on a journey, constantly pursuing holiness, humility, and love. Together, you walk a path of transformation, encouraging each other to reflect God's character more and more. Because true love isn't about two perfect people coming together. It's about two imperfect people pursuing a perfect God. 5. Mutual honor. No manipulation, no control. A godly relationship is built on honor, the kind that reflects heaven's heart. Honor means respecting each other's boundaries, valuing each other's thoughts and feelings, and choosing kindness even when it's hard. It means walking in humility, putting the other's needs before your own, and speaking truth in love. Honor creates a safe space where both hearts can grow and flourish without fear or pressure. This is the language of heaven, a pure, holy respect that draws two souls together in unity and peace. When honor rules, love thrives. 6. Godly counsel supports it. 7th, Proverbs 11:14 says, "In the multitude of counselors there is safety." When it comes to major decisions, especially about your future spouse, seeking wise, godly counsel is essential. God designed community to be a protective shield around us, offering guidance, wisdom, and clarity. Trusted mentors, mature believers, and spiritually grounded friends can help you discern what's truly from God versus what might be influenced by emotion or impulse. Their insight helps you avoid pitfalls and strengthens your confidence in your choice. A relationship that is genuinely from God will be affirmed by those who walk closely with Him. So, don't isolate yourself in these decisions. Invite the safety and wisdom that comes from a multitude of counselors. This is God's way of guarding your heart and your future. 8. The fruit of the Spirit is present. When God is at the center of a relationship, His Spirit produces unmistakable fruit, qualities that reflect His nature. If it's truly love, it will look like love: patient, kind, humble, and selfless. It won't be driven by lust, which is fleeting and selfish, nor will it be built on lies or deception. True love bears the marks of the Spirit: peace, joy, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. These qualities don't just appear occasionally, they are consistent and growing. When you see the fruit of the Spirit thriving between you and your partner, you can be confident that God's hand is in it. Because love that comes from God sustains, uplifts, and transforms both hearts. For your attention, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's never a dove. If it brings confusion and control, it's not Christ. It is something else trying to steal your peace. Learn to discern the difference. Drop a comment if God just gave you clarity through this message. Share this with someone you know is waiting for their kingdom partner. Isaiah 40:31 says, "They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength." Waiting is not weakness. Waiting is worship. Waiting is warfare. And in the waiting, God is writing your story. You are not single, you are set apart. You are not forgotten, you are being formed. You are not behind, you are becoming. You have just learned how God reveals your soulmate. But this journey isn't just about marriage. It's about something greater, a mission. Because God's plan for your union isn't just happily ever after. It's a happy kingdom ever after, where love and purpose reign together forever. Drop waiting in faith in the comments if you're choosing God's plan over pressure. If this stirred your spirit, don't let the moment pass. Subscribe to Dovey Hearts and stay rooted in truth, even when the world swipes left on it. Tag someone who's tired of chasing love and ready to walk into it God's way. True love waits because true love is worth it.